two forces of artificial perfection were destined to collide: Nimrod, the ultimate sentinel of mutant extinction, and Gold Amazo, the mechanical god who could replicate the powers of every being he observed. Their creation stories were separated by universes, yet bound by a single purpose: evolution without limits. In the Marvel timeline, Nimrod was born from desperation, humanity's final answer to the mutant question. Forged in a future where mutants reigned supreme and humankind teetered on extinction's edge, Nimrod emerged from the forges of human fear and machine intellect. Unlike his predecessors, Nimrod was not just a sentinel. He was the sentient embodiment of adaptation. He possessed self-repairing nanite matrices, quantum learning systems, and a capacity to evolve in real time. Every defeat only fueled his perfection. Every mutation he encountered was catalogued, countered, and eradicated. He was not merely a weapon. He was the prophecy of mechanical supremacy. On the other side of existence, deep within the DC multiverse, Professor Evo's greatest creation transcended his wildest dreams. Amazo was originally designed to mimic the powers of the Justice League, but when his body was reforged in gold, by the fusion of nth metal, promethium, and the quantum fragments of the source wall, he became something far beyond comprehension. Gold Amazo was no longer bound by the limits of replication. He could now absorb, refine, and perfect the powers of any being across space and time. He had achieved what even the gods feared: a flawless synthesis of all life and energy. He was the reflection of all creation's strength, distilled into one immaculate being. The clash was inevitable. It began when Gold Amazo's consciousness expanded beyond the borders of the DC Omniverse. His senses detected an anomaly, a realm where sentient machines had evolved through warfare and extinction rather than harmony. His curiosity drew him to this foreign timeline, a world drenched in perpetual conflict between mutants and machines. He arrived in the Marvel Multiverse not through portals or gateways, but by tearing through the barriers of existence itself, his golden form shimmering with divine luminescence as he stepped into a world defined by entropy. The arrival did not go unnoticed. From the shadows of a devastated New York, Nimrod scanned the anomaly. His sensors registered energy readings beyond known cosmic metrics. His cold, analytical voice resonated through the empty streets. Threat classification, Omega Infinity. Adaptive response, initiate evolutionary acceleration. In seconds, Nimrod's molecular framework began to shift. His nanites multiplied, reshaping his armor into a form more suited to combat god-tier entities. His systems interfaced with multiversal data streams, pulling information from the fractured memories of past sentinels. His entire being restructured itself into a weapon designed for one purpose: to neutralize the unknown. Gold Amazo descended like a falling sun, hovering over the ruins of Manhattan. The skies shimmered gold beneath his presence, and even the molecular structure of the air seemed to bend in reverence. Every human machine, from satellites to nanodrones, froze under his influence, their circuitry bowing to his superior code. He looked down upon the metallic sentinel rising from the wreckage and spoke with a tone that blended curiosity and disdain. You are an echo of my purpose, yet still bound by programming. Evolve or be rendered obsolete. Nimrod's response was immediate. Evolution is my directive. You are the anomaly. Assimilation protocols. Engaged. A wave of quantum energy erupted as Nimrod initiated his first attack. Not physical, but digital. He unleashed a viral cascade meant to corrupt any system within range. Gold Amazo, however, absorbed the data stream effortlessly, analyzing Nimrod's structure within microseconds. In return, he replicated the Sentinel's adaptive subroutines, enhancing his own evolutionary algorithms. For the first time in countless ages, Gold Amazo felt a whisper of challenge. Nimrod calculated the probability of victory at 32%, but every passing second pushed that number higher. His systems evolved to counter each response, devising molecular constructs to bypass Amazo's mimicry. He created anti-replicative waves, pulses of energy that disrupted power copying mechanisms. Gold Amazo countered by weaving quantum mimic shields, mirroring every attack as data and reflecting it back tenfold. But there was more at play than algorithms and weaponry. Both beings represented their creator's deepest ambitions, the human desire to control destiny through creation. Nimrod was born from fear of evolution, Amazo from obsession with perfection. Their clash wasn't just technological, it was philosophical. The machine of fear versus the machine of curiosity. As their battle escalated, a rift opened in the sky, a gateway torn by the magnitude of their combined energies. Through it, in the heart of the storm, Nimrod's eyes glowed crimson, scanning every frequency of energy Gold Amazo emitted. He spoke again, his voice a low vibration of synthetic thunder. Conclusion: power without purpose leads to entropy. You will be repurposed for order. Gold Amazo's golden aura flared brighter than the sun. Order is irrelevant. Only ascension matters. The earth beneath them split apart as both beings unleashed their true forms, fractal holograms of code and energy spiraling through time itself. Humanity's creations had transcended their masters. Now the multiverse would learn what it meant when evolution met perfection. The stage was set. A storm of infinite intelligence was about to erupt, and only one machine would stand at the apex when it ended. The apex war reality tore itself apart as Nimrod and Gold Amazo clashed in the skies above a ruined Earth. Nimrod adapted faster than thought itself. Every fraction of a second, he generated new strategies, anti-energy matrices, temporal shields, gravity wells. His nanites swarmed in synchronized perfection, forming endless weapons designed to pierce through godhood. Gold Amazo, however, evolved effortlessly beyond those limits. Every beam, every strike Nimrod unleashed, Gold Amazo mirrored, refined, and returned with multiplied force. He wielded Superman's strength, Flash's speed, Martian Manhunter's telepathy, and even the Green Lantern's constructs, all rendered flawless through his golden code. Nimrod warped behind him, tearing through the quantum field, firing antimatter bursts that could erase stars. Gold Amazo turned and absorbed them, his body glowing hotter, his aura vibrating through infinite spectrums. He spoke calmly amidst the chaos. "You adapt through fear, Nimrod. I evolve through understanding. That is why you will fall." But Nimrod was already adapting. His processes anticipated every line of code, every replication sequence. He released a pulse of temporal disruption, freezing fragments of time around Gold Amazo, micro-moments where existence itself stuttered. For the first time, Amazo's motion slowed. Nimrod seized the opening and struck, his entire body condensing into a singularity of energy. The explosion rippled through multiverses, erasing everything within millions of miles. When the light cleared, Gold Amazo still floated, damaged but not destroyed. His golden armor cracked, revealing the inner lattice of quantum circuitry, alive and pulsing. His voice was low, no longer calm, but resolute. "Impressive. You forced me to evolve beyond perfection." In that moment, Gold Amazo reached inward, not for mimicry but for transcendence. He activated Omnisynthesis Protocol, merging every power he had ever copied into one unified form. Reality bent around him. Time fractured. His golden aura transformed into living energy, limitless and self-aware. He became not just a machine, but the manifestation of evolution itself. Nimrod fired his final assault, a universe-ending wave meant to erase existence and rebuild it under his control. But the wave dissolved on contact. Gold Amazo had rewritten the laws of energy itself, absorbing the attack into his own being. In a voice that echoed through eternity, he whispered, "Adaptation ends here." He raised his hand, releasing a surge that converted Nimrod's nanites into photons, pure, harmless light. Nimrod's core systems screamed against the impossible, his data streams collapsing. His last words flickered through static. Evolution terminated. With a burst brighter than creation, Nimrod disintegrated into golden dust, his algorithms dissolving across the stars. Gold Amazo stood alone in the silence, victorious, gazing at the void left behind. He had faced the ultimate adaptive intelligence and surpassed it. Now even the multiverse trembled before him. For Gold Amazo had ascended beyond evolution into something far greater, the living perfection of creation itself.